10 toes, I don't never laugh. Shot bro 5 times, I'm spin it back. Put his op in a blunt, need another rack. Teardrop on his face, just another tap.
It's your main man, PBM Louie.
It's the homie GL.
And this Biz.
And Bottles.
We got our special guest with us.
Who?
Boy Clicquo. What's up, y'all? What's going on? It's Clicquo.
Clicquo Geno. That nigga named Ruger.
Yeah,
I know
Ruger.
Ruger.
Listen,
that nigga named
That's
Ruger.
how I know.
Ruger,
That's how
man.
long you could tell how long a nigga knew me.
Right.
If he called me Cleek, he kind of knew. If you call me Rube, we go back.
Yeah.
back.
You know what I mean?
Ruger.
So y'all might hear him. You're gonna hear say Rube. That's me.
That's Rube.
That's all. What's up with y'all, man? We ain't
Hey,
here.
Cleek, we just happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. I love the show.
Right.
I'm a fan of what I got going on. I'll be always hitting you like, yo, when am I coming up to here?
Oh, yeah, you know what I mean?
I hit you and you said,
you know,
let's do it.
you one of the great debaters. One of the great
Yes.
debaters of the whole, like, you know
That's
what
a fact.
Yeah, we like
Whole
to discuss, man. We like to discuss things. There's nothing wrong with debate. It's something wrong with arguing, but debates are healthy. They're healthy conversations. I think people learn shit on both sides from
Right.
debates. You know what I'm saying?
But Cleek, you know, we all know who you are. But you know, you new to our platform, you know what I mean? Beards and Bottles, you know, it's a new podcast.
Right.
So we want the people to know you from beginning to end, you know what I mean? So talk to them like you're a new artist, let them know how you got your start, where you was at when you started, so on and so forth, and who you are.
I started out as a rapper. Pretty good rapper.
Talk that talk, man.
Real shit. I tell a story all the time. I was with a crew of people. They was at King University,
Right.
And they saw a flyer. And
What year was this?
This is 2001.
I need you to bring us to that moment.
Okay,
you know
so this 2001. My man Hot. He come to me. He say, "Yo, I found a studio around the corner. We're gonna go over there." We had a crew called 3 Strikes. I know it's booty, but just bear with me.
Trash.
3 Strikes, right? Boots.
No, my boy.
But it was called 3 Strikes because the nigga room was 111, so it was 3 Strikes. That was the code. So
That's
whatever.
dope.
Wow.
So we go around the corner to the studio and we do the session, whatever. It's like 10 of us in this crew or whatever. Pure was in the crew.
Oh, the
come
singer?
up- Yeah, the singer. Pure. This is like
Let your body talk.
You gotta do one shoulder with that shit like that.
Whoa.
So boom.
The young boys don't know nothing about the
Yeah,
body
that's
talk
a
shit.
fact.
This is where it changed though. I looked around the room and it's like 10 of us and everybody going in their pocket. And me being outside, I said, wait a second. It's 10 niggas paying this one nigga. And we gotta come see him every time. And this is Eli Alcatraz. Shouts to Eli, man. Legendary dude out here.
Hey.
Right.
Legendary dude, and he get, nobody really gives him his flowers. He is responsible for most of this shit that's happening. A lot of shit's going on. Shouts to E. And I scrolled up my shit next to him. I said, yo, bro, how you do this? He said, you want to learn? I said, yeah, I want to learn how to engineer because that's what I do, y'all, engineer and do it writing. But he's like, just come every day. So I came. I damn near started living with the nigga for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? His mom was like my mom's. I'm taking a dog outside, all type of shit. But I was that dedicated to learning. And that was the first and last time I ever paid for a session.
Right.
Ever.
So let's get to the hot take early.
Jesus!
Early.
You know what I mean? Let's get to the hot take area. Fuck the small talk.
Fuck it.
Why you and Alcatraz broke up? Why y'all really had that falling out?
Because I was doing a lot there. You know what I'm saying? And I had learned enough. And when I felt like he he didn't know enough. I mean, he knew enough. I felt like I didn't know enough. I kept learning. I kept coming with clients, and I felt like I was doing a lot of lion's share of the shit. So I came to him, I said, yo, I need a 60-40 split my way. I said, I gotta go. He was like, see you later. Straight up. And I respected it. I to this day, I respected it. You know what I'm saying? I had a situation already brewing. Shouts to my nigga, but I had a situation already brewing that, another studio was already ready for me. So that's what it was. And we fell out over that.
You ain't feel like that you was out of line, being that the equipment was his, and that he paid the money for the and he got you started.
Nah, because he was still getting paid for doing nothing. I just want a 60-40 my way. I mean, I'm saying, no, his investment was in. He recouped. I'm just saying, at that point, it was on me I was bringing a lot of the business through. I just wanted the lion's share of my business. I didn't want the lion's share of his business. I just want what I brought in. I wanted 60-40. What he brought in, that's his. I can't ask for nothing for that. But what I brought in, I wanted the lion's share. Didn't make sense, but I'm doing all the work. I'm booking a nigga. I'm doing all the work down there, and I'm walking with a less percentage. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like that was fair. I think I had earned my stripes, and I put in my hours. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a promotion.
Because around that time, I was recording with y'all, both of y'all, but it was you. But it was his spot,
Right.
when you wasn't there or y'all mix it together.
Right.
So when I seen the little subs on the gram and shit, Twitter, might have been Twitter back then. You
It
feel me?
definitely was
Yeah.
Twitter.
I'm looking like, what
Definitely
the
Twitter.
fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, I even think I seen y'all was about to go in the backyard. I'm like,
This is still tatted on me. Alcatraz is still tatted on me. AR right there. Alcatraz Records. Like,
So what GL really want to know, like, did y'all shoot the one It was rumors that y'all, you know what I mean, that y'all had.
We had got into it because he didn't take his meds.
Did y'all shoot the one? Keep it real, Cleek. Did y'all fight? Punch was done.
We didn't fight.
It felt like it was leaning towards that way.
Yeah, it felt
one night on the gram, it was spicy. You know what I'm saying?
But that's like I looked at E as like a bigger brother or uncle to me. It wasn't really like I was going for a nigga in the street. It was really like I was beefing with my uncle. It was family, but it was like, yo, we gonna have to get this aggression off, but we didn't. We chose not, so we left it alone. And plus, other niggas was around that been around us, and they didn't want that to happen either. So. And
where y'all stand now?
We excellent now. We good.
That's dope that y'all was able to grow past that.
For years, I was like, yo, you know, I owe so much to you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be no me without you. And he always gets that with me. I don't even care when we was beefing. It was like, I wouldn't be doing none of this shit without him. So I'm not corny and be like, yo, fuck him, man. He teach me nothing. He taught me everything.
You feel like your ego got in between the partnership, like just a little bit?
Nah,
because I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like some of the things you said, right, you was right at some point. But for you to take a 60-40 split when he probably started you off with some clients, you know what I mean? And then for you to go to all this point for the 5 years, I think a 50-50 split probably would have been more, being that he already invested the money in the equipment. So it's not like you starting from square one.
Fair.
Again, because
that's fair.
Because think about this, you would have had to invest that money, and more importantly, you would have had to reinvest your time, and then you would have had to take a break to do that. And you saw it in the process. I feel like you might have lost some clients.
True, but a bargaining chip when you're doing any type of negotiations is shoot high. If I want to land on 50, I'm shooting at 65.
That's a fact.
So he'd be like, I'll beat you at 50. Well, I wanted 50. That's really what I wanted. Right, but I came at a 60-40 for him to, you know what I'm saying, counter 50-50.
Right.
But he just said, get out of here.
Rug was on his David Ruffin shit. Yeah. Ain't nobody here to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis.
You know,
Not my boy.
I just wanted mine. I just felt like I put mine in. It was just like, I just wanted mine. I always been hungry. And I always live by the concept, if you got enough for the 5, why not the 6?
Right.
This is not enough.
So take us from your journey from there to where you moved from there.
So there we opened up IGM. IGM... crazy. If you didn't experience IGM, bro, you missed a good one.
Explain that studio. Look, like visually, explain that to them.
Okay, first of all, it was a large facility. It was a $3 million studio.
A compound, basically.
Yeah, it was a compound. We had 600-pound doors, through the tapes.
I was one of the first niggas recording.
Facts. He actually did a live tracking of something. Most was doing the drums. Most was doing the drums. He did live tracking. That was an album. That was my favorite album from you, by the way.
Right.
That was really my favorite album from you. It was just so much we put into that album. You know, really, it was really taking our time with it, and it was really hot albums supposed to be done. And
that's when that piff was crazy. Then.
Yeah, niggas was smoking that piff. Niggas was going crazy. We had already smoked up MySpace.
Right.
We owned MySpace.
Right.
You know
that was called The Gospel.
Right, The Gospel. Caress was on that joint.
I was on there.
Yeah, I was on there. So it was a good tape. Go pick it up. Still valid to this day.
Still there. Still available.
And it was just a great facility. We was next to a bowling alley, great parking. It was all the way up in North Brunswick, though.
Beautiful women was popping through.
Huh?
Beautiful women. Let them know what.
A lot of women in there.
Oh man,
a lot of women in there.
Rug done supplied some video girls for me.
Oh my god,
on occasion.
Yo, remember Rug had the car connect? He was. Come on, we gonna get into it.
He a variety store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
now, when you went to the new spot, now is there a divide with people that stand with E, or is some people coming with you? Because technically, we came with you. Pause.
I mean, you gotta remember, most of the people
fact.
I was fighting for the 60-44 was my people. So once I left, they left with me. Now you had people that went back and forth between the two, which was fine. They was trying to figure it out. And I don't never get mad at niggas for, you know, going to another studio and coming back. It's just like, all right, well, cool, go see what's up with them. And you know, when they fuck your haircut up, we'll come back and fix that.
Nah, because I definitely spent the block and went back. Oh, you booked Rug?
Right.
I'm recording tonight.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Let me ask you a question before I cut you off, before you let you go, right? So now we transition to IGM, right? Mm-hmm. Did you take a pay cut, or were you getting paid hourly or were you taking a percentage?
I took a pay.
Like how did that go?
I took a triple pay.
So
it got different.
It was more lucrative.
You gotta remember, the guy that owned IGM was the CEO of Bausch & Lomb.
Oh, I thought it was Johnson & Johnson or something like that.
It was Bausch & Lomb and Johnson & Johnson. At the time, it was Bausch & Lomb. Before that, it was Johnson & Johnson. So when he was with him, it was Bausch & Lomb. And then also one of the other partners in it was the sheriff of Middlesex County.
Oh, man.
So we was valid on all points. I ain't gonna say who was a popular rapper. He got caught with a half a pound of weed in a lot. You know what I'm saying? The cops that was dealing with him, the sheriff called me. My man Jimmy, shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy called me and was like, is that one of your guys? I was like, yeah. The nigga walked back in like, yo, I don't know what you did, but they just let me go with all this work. You know what I'm saying? So we was always good. That was always something I always wanted to bring to the studio, was like safety and letting our clients feel like they got a safe place to be without worrying about too much shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was always important.
Right. So do you think like from that transition to IGM from Eli Studio, how was your growth then as far as your sound? Do you think you left with an elevated sound, or you think you really owned your craft?
I think every day I wake up it gets better. Because I constantly work on trying to get better. I'm constantly like, a lot of niggas get comfortable and like, I know how to do it, I'm good. And it's, music and technology period always changes. If you're doing camera work, it's always a new something. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's always something new. You got to figure out what's going on. But if you keep staying at, I was good in 2015, cool. You'll get some clients, but it's not, you're not shaking shit up. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is not really respecting your sound.
So what do you think is different from then and now? You know what I'm saying? As far as the competition to get the clients, because obviously social media wasn't as prevalent as it is now.
I be real with you.
Years ago,
Fruity Loops and Pro Tools fucked up music.
What?
Man.
Yo, be the first nigga or one of many niggas to say it. Because they gave niggas a home, it was the M Audio by the M. What was the Inbox name?
Inbox. Yeah.
Inbox. When the Inbox came out, shit destroyed.
That's the shit for Pro Tools, right?
It's like an interface.
It's a little blue joint.
Right.
Remember that?
Little small one.
Right. Interface just takes microphone language and converts it to audio.
And it was trash.
Right. And it's trash. Right. It's booty. So that gave everybody the ability, or thought they had the ability to record.
Right.
So niggas is putting mics up on the wall and putting the egg cartons up and we got the whole shit treated. We good, bro. I do the shit for $15 an hour. You come in here for $40 for an hour. That's how I was rocking. So you had a lot of niggas going to bad work. You know what I'm saying? So it was for niggas that had a name, it was like almost not harder, but it was like you differentiated from niggas now. So it was like niggas went to cheap niggas and was like, damn, bro, we can't move it. We got to go pay these niggas. Right. So when that happened, you raise your price.
And so to bring you back to IGM, like we know it was a lot of expensive equipment in there. We knew we heard that you had issues in there. You know what I mean? As far as the equipment going missing, what was your take on that? And,
nigga, Greg was stealing.
Greg was stealing. Tell me, you know what I mean? Who you had to butter up? I remember you had a little fist fights. And tell me the whole.
It wasn't much of a fist fight. It was much of a.
So tell me. Hold up. Don't just. Bring me.
You got his hands put on him.
Bring me to what happened. Like how.
Okay, so really, what it was is. So you know how this go. You working with niggas and you bring niggas in that don't got much going on, but you bring them a part of something so they got something going on. And
right.
Somebody you could have did without.
Right.
But you got a big heart. And we was doing that in the luxury cars.
Right.
Nigga G or whatever. I don't want to mention the nigga. He was doing like driving the cars and he was working with us, whatever.
Nah, mention him. Definitely mention him. Because he is a thief.
Good. Talk that shit.
There you go.
Not my boy.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? There it is.
But go ahead.
But anyway, I was trying to trust him to do sessions, and we had a safe where we put money at it.
Hey G, get at me so we can holler at you. Names might butter you up, but come holler at me.
Not my boy.
Names is not letting him come in here. I'm gonna tell you, G,
That's
you
why I
try
said
that.
that.
He's not gonna let you
That's
come
why I
in.
said that.
Get the nigga hit up outside if you want. But no, just niggas being sticky fingered niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be trying to find their way financially. I ain't gonna really bash niggas. I ain't at that point in life no more. But niggas be in financial woes and they see opportunities and they take advantage of opportunities and fuck up their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like really just fuck up their own shit. Like now he can't do nothing to do with none of this shit no more.
Right,
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Because like Name said, people have feelings about niggas like
and
that.
I met him through both of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You know
But I'm
what
saying, tell me the particular story, like how it happened, that actual instant when we figured out he was stealing, so on and so forth, and it came to light. Because I know it took place over time. I know it just wasn't one or two things.
I set him up. I put a certain amount of money in the safe.
I remember this. Hey, Real, tell me the story.
I put a certain amount of money in the safe. It was a session you're supposed to do. It was supposed to add up to a certain number. Simple mathematics. What you do is you leave cheese for a rat, and he bit the cheese. Very simple. Just and then he
Not my boy.
Not my boy. You know what I'm saying? And he bit the cheese, and it was just that simple. And I'm coming. It was me, Kate, and Caressa. We was eating somewhere, and we was gonna drop Kate off at home. We was just talking about the nigga, and we pulled up to the Exxon in Rawway. Who do I see at the counter?
That's crazy.
Now, at the time, I had the Audi, the RS, so I couldn't get
Red
out.
John.
The red John. So I was trying to hop
That
out
red shit
back.
was that Audi?
Yeah.
Still one of the hardest cars out here. We gonna talk about that later. But I hop out. Kata, big ass, he trying to get out the back. It's a 2-seater, so he stuck. Caressa trying to whoop the seat. He trying to get out. We was trash nigga. He go to me, oh, what's up, bro, with the handshake.
You know how you do.
And And the rest is history. But the problem about that
what happened? There ain't no rest. What did you
put
do?
hands on them, nigga. Like,
Bring us to that point. We need you to break that down. A pop.
Pull your hand. But the problem was, at the time, I had saw, when I hopped out, I saw it was a cop. It was a cop at the light at 1 and 9. And you know how you see a nigga, you don't really care at this point.
Right.
So I dealt with it, and the cops pulled in, guns drawn. Yo, get that. Next thing you know, they cuffing me. They asking him what happened. He like, I looked at him like, what happened? He said, nothing, man. I just want to go home. Why? Why? So they let him go, and that was that. But shouts to G, man. I hope he's doing better in life.
Damn.
You know, real shit.
My boy.
I don't be on no corny shit no more. I just, you know, I changed my ways.
Clique, let me ask you a question. Like, because you went from, you went from Eli Spot, Alcatraz to IGM, you know what I mean? And now you transitioned. I believe you transitioned to Quad for a little bit.
I was doing Quad, Premiere, and Platinum Sounds for a little while.
And out of all this time, you know what I mean, you was doing that, we really don't know you for having your own studio.
Right.
Why is that? I knew you, and we gonna transition to what you do now.
Right.
It's financially, you know what I'm saying, that we know, but I'm just saying, tell me why.
Simple.
Leave it here.
Simple. Why pay the bills and have that on my back? Listen.
Less overhead.
Studios cost money. Somebody, listen. For instance, somebody, like, I remember I tripped in the booth.
Right.
My lawsuit. Somebody tripped in the booth. Not my lawsuit.
Right.
Somebody get shot here. Not my lawsuit. It's $3,000 and we only made $800 this month. I'm not going in my pocket.
Right.
It don't make sense for me to pay that. I might as well just give you a piece of what I'm making. I can control the narrative now. Doesn't make sense for me to go ahead and pay $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $2,500 a month. That means I now have to make $25 before I start hitting the green. So I'm working to make money. That's not what I got into this for. I didn't get into this to work. I got into this to make money. So if I can reduce my costs, I'm in it. I don't need a studio for it to be mine. Just give me my own space.
So would you equate that to like a barber who don't want to own a barbershop? He just cut his hair, make his money.
Right, make his money.
Give him points
It's
off the
all in your
package.
splits. See, the problem with a lot of niggas is niggas don't negotiate splits right. It's always 50-50. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool if it's equal partner. If one hand is booking another nigga and he pull up doing a session and he got clients of his own, it's his equipment, cool, 50-50 is fine. But if you're doing a lion's share of you booking 95% of the clients in your facility, what are we talking about even split for? At this point, I'm giving you a piece. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully.
So I disagree with you. Obviously,
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm the owner.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
You're going to. Now, it doesn't feel well for the owner.
No, let me tell you
it
why.
Doesn't.
Let me
Tread lightly, Louis.
Tread lightly.
Because
I'm going to give you the skinny, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro,
sure.
this is what we here for.
That's what we here for
the
sure.
conversation, right?
For sure.
And this is one of the conversations, right? We have this conversation often. Like, it's a conversation that's in with the production and everything, often, right? So, like you just said, you take none of the risk,
right?
But you got all of the reward. That's what you just said, not me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
And then
there was more to it, but yeah.
This is what you said. I'm the only thing I'm a rebuttal on what you said. That's the only thing you feel me? So you took none of the risk and all of the reward, and you think that you're not going to split 50-50 with me, or at least 60-40 my way? It's impossible. We pay for the lights. We pay for the internet. We pay for the actual equipment, everything that you have here for you to actually work.
Can I have a question?
Hold on, I'm about to
but remember that point, because I got to
I'm about to alley-oop you something for you to answer, right?
Don't me.
I got to. You know what I mean? It's for you to come here and you to make money, and we offer you the opportunity. Not only that, the things you telling us to buy, most of the time, sometimes we fall short, but we get those things you tell us to buy. You feel what I'm saying? So to make your sound is the best, and we do all that, and you think that you're going to gain the most of the reward, I don't think that's right. That's me personally.
Cool. That's granted. But it's like, you got to remember, what pays the bills is the sessions. You know what I'm saying? You're not going directly in your pocket.
Right.
We went in the client pocket.
Right.
We paid that bill.
Yeah. But if I bring clients, right? If I got clients,
I said that. I said, if you book the client, I got no problem on a 50-50. That's your man. My hands, 50-50.
Right.
If I'm booking a nigga, he calling me, setting up time, I got to do a deposit. I got to clean up after him. I got to book him and deal with his 8 because I have an entourage, buzzing the door, open the door. I'm getting paid for that.
Yeah, but you should only still get 50. This is why. This is why you should only get 50.
Arguably.
Because once again, you didn't pay for the place to. If we don't make no money, if you only make that one session this whole month, no skin off your back.
Then that means y'all not doing your job because y'all relying on me.
Listen to me. No skin off your back. Regardless. Even if you booking your sessions, no skin off your back. You said my job is just to give you the space. I got you the space.
Let's get to the.
We just gotta meet. We just gotta meet it in the middle. Somewhere.
The real skinny with studios is guys that want to open up studios, and it's a general blanket. This is not just. I'm not talking.
No,
about
I understand.
Get that nigga Clicquo.
Like y'all come into it not having no way to make money. Yeah, it's just like y'all say, I'm gonna build it.
Some people.
No, some people.
Yeah, I'm an artist.
Right. Most
it's
of them.
For me.
And I'll say 80% of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's talking about I'm gonna get you the equipment. I'm gonna get you a couch. I'm gonna get you Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna give you a key. And then you say, make it work, and I want half your bread. Yeah. Nigga, please. I'm not with it. It don't make sense to me because you did your job, and we've recouped your money 7 times over already. You just eating for free now. I still gotta work. So you could be at home tooling playing Xbox while I'm making you $300. That's not cool. And you want me to go home with $80 or $100 or $300? And I'm sitting here with 9 niggas knocking over Henny, cleaning it up, and niggas arguing, asking for who got perks?
Yeah, that's just
that's what y'all forget.
I don't forget that. I understand that, but what you forget is how long it took me to build this.
That's on you. You're an investor,
and you working there with them clients.
But how long did it take me to learn this?
How long did it?
It took me longer for you to make that money.
That's not true.
Oh, you bugging now?
That's not true.
Now you bugging, Louis.
No, I ain't say you said.
Either you make more money or I'm stupid.
You said how long did it take you to learn this? Not be good at it. So there's 2 different things.
There's no
nigga. You just told me niggas was recording.
The only thing that counts is I'm being good.
I'm rebutting what you're saying. That's not true. You just told me niggas was recording with milk cartons in the crib, making money.
And that's
but they made money.
But they made 15 an hour. They made money. 15 an hour with a 1 hour minimum.
With a 1 hour minimum. You're making that bullshit up now with that 1 hour minimum.
I'm not bullshit.
You know niggas booking niggas for 1 hour.
Yes, I will show you niggas with hourly price. Yeah. On this 2022. On this little girl right here. Right here.
See now this nigga saying shit I can't rebuttal now. I'm not gonna rebuttal. I'm not going. That's like going to get your child now. I'm not.
On my daughter, it's niggas that's doing an hour for $20.
Yeah, it's niggas I doing.
That's right nuts,
now,
bro. That's
I can see a college kid doing that. Or, you know what I'm saying?
You got 38-year-old men doing this.
It's niggas that still sell nickel bags. You know
right. He said 38. That means he's talking about a particular individual.
I'm talking about. Get the nigga. He looked 38.
He's dirty. You that
Damn.
He looked 38, but no bullshit.
Yikes.
Niggas really be charging either way out of the range of what they supposed to be charging, or just way too less to undercut us. It's never a respectable number when you talk about competing studios. It's like they charge way too much, or he's wilding. It's never like I respect his price.
So you respect our prices over here?
I respect
what we got. You respect our engineer?
I'm not gonna say what y'all playing online, but I respect that number.
Yeah, don't say what I put online, nigga. That's rat shit.
That's what I said. I'm not gonna say it. But why?
So you come. I'm
gonna tell you.
Blazing Bar Studios.
You go to Blazing Bar. Shout out to Blazing Bar. Shameless plug. But I was gonna say it's respectable because I know who's in control. Right.
I'm not gonna tell you nothing. See, this is the difference. The idea between different me and everybody else. My engineer became a partner, so it's different.
Have to be.
So now, but it's not. It's outside of.
It's bigger than that.
So he get a percentage of that right there, and then,
right.
And where you sitting at right now, he get a percentage of this.
Right. Fire.
You feel what I'm saying? So
that's how people.
It's a different thing. It's a give and take.
A lot of crews don't do that. A lot of crews don't take care of each other that way. So you have to facilitate your number.
You got to figure me and Name's been rocking since 2008, 9, right? But then we rekindled again 2014, 2015. We started rocking. But in that time, you was my engineer.
I was rocking since 2002.
Yeah, I'm saying that's.
I know you since
I'm not
16.
Yeah, I'm
16 years old.
That's 16.
Yeah.
That's 16.
Yeah, and I need.
Yeah,
y'all two hold on to that thought too, because I need y'all to tell some of them strip club stories. You skipped over that. You skipped over that part of your life.
Hey,
you just skipped over that part of your life.
Not my
boy. So look. You know what I mean? I told you I had to pull them to the side. You know what I mean? I said, yo, we gonna have conversations about such and such and such and such. Yeah. But we gonna name them as such and such.
Right.
Yeah.
Their name's gonna stay such and such.
All right, but
and they're gonna see this, GL. Hold on. So don't arrest them.
I ain't gonna say names. I ain't gonna say no names.
Don't be referring. Quarantine.
Dates.
Sizes and stuff like that, and arm lengths, and you know what I mean? How tall people are.
I plead the fifth. I know you dirty.
Because now people gonna know who you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I just needed y'all to. He skipped over a part of his life. That's where I really know Ruth from in the strip club.
Bring us back
before the recording. You know what I'm saying?
We still got 40 minutes left. We still got 30 minutes left. What's the time looking like?
We had 25 minutes.
Oh, we still got another 25 minutes.
We here all night, man.
There's a lot to talk about.
All right, so
Whichever
that
one.
conversation, that was good. I liked that interaction between both of y'all from both different perspectives. So it's safe to say you found a studio that works for you.
Who you working with now?
You and your people.
I'm at Purple Pound. Shout out to Purple Pound House. Check what
Fuck
up,
Bless,
It makes
Jet,
sense.
fuck Jaw, fuck now. Those my niggas.
Not my
That
boy.
shit dope.
I love them
That's
niggas.
my
Those my
brother.
niggas.
That's my brother.
Both of y'all. I love Bless. I love Jet. My niggas. Go ahead. My fault.
Right.
Nah, so I'm just saying, like, he found, I mean, you don't like his splits, but
Right,
it
right,
works for them, you know what I mean?
However-
Clearly, Bro ain't got no problem with it. He ain't got a problem with it. You know what I mean?
And listen, that's to say however we doing our business. You know what I'm saying? That's the general concept I was going with.
Right.
However we doing our business. I'm not saying how we doing our business over there, but however we doing our business over there.
Right.
But you want to aim for what you want to aim for.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
As you supposed
You
to.
know what it is though? It's like when it comes to like, it's about your relationship. Like you just said,
Over everything.
bottom line, you know what I mean? And then, you know, it's about what you actually do for your people and with your
Right.
people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So over here, niggas get added extras. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go on your personal life. I'm gonna tuck yours in, and hopefully you tuck mine's in. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We gonna duck this out together. So I try to keep, bro. So even though we mixing business with brotherhood, with certain niggas like names, so far with Rico, you know, new Rico 3 years now.
Right.
So with some people like names, you know what I mean? Obviously, drop is different. Drop like my family. That is my family. I'm talking like GL niggas like that. It's different. It's going. You know what I mean?
Right.
We ain't not grow up together. So you know what I mean? Me and Names got like almost a 20-year relationship. You get me?
Right.
Not close to it. Like so,
Right.
it's a little different.
Right.
So from the jump, he wasn't just an engineer. When we first started in this last 3 years working together, he was an engineer and he was my partner. So he
Right.
came in this situation with partnership. I'm lying.
I would have stopped you.
Oh,
And look,
So it's
names is loyal.
no, for sure. I know you
Names
tried to
super
steal
loyal.
him. Fuck that nigga,
I
loyal, bro.
was
Come
like,
get your own spot here.
I was like, Names, come over to Purple Pound, so we gonna do
Yeah.
something. He said,
But I told him you always been
in
on
his
some
face.
nut shit like that.
I'm a hustler. He's doing good. I just, hey, I wasn't trying to take him from y'all, but
That's
I knew
exactly
bro-
what you was trying to do, nigga. What the fuck
No.
are you talking about, Clean?
I mean, maybe.
You had me hot too. You
I
had me
mean-
hot, right? But I'm with strategic warfare. I
Right.
understand it's not
just-
personal.
It's not
business.
personal.
Ain't
It's
no
not-
feelings
it's
in
no attack
business.
against
Yeah.
No nigga.
You
It's
think it's
just-
loyalty in business? You a fucking
fucking
fool.
fool.
Fucking fool. But Name said, nah, verbatim, he said, that's my family. I can't lead them like that. And I swear to God, I
He a real nigga.
super respected it, and I'll never ask him again. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Real
that, my
one.
nigga.
He's a real one, and you gotta respect, and that's why I wanted him.
He a band, but he a real one.
He's expensive. You know what I'm saying? But
Ask some niggas on the south side.
he's expensive, but that's bro like it's bro to you. And I was like, damn, I want Names here. I'm trying to formulate Voltron, and he held his ground. He said, I'm staying with the family.
Nah, but you did what you were supposed to do. You supposed
Right.
to.
Yeah,
He wasn't supposed to do
he's
that
one of the
shit.
best-
He
he's
wasn't
one of the
supposed to do that
best
shit. I was
out
mad
here.
at that nigga. Man, fuck that nigga.
What they call that in the NBA, LeBron be like, I would
Look,
love if Ja Morant came through.
would
with
love
that.
it.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
just
would
good.
love it.
I know he got a contract, but I
I love
it.
your layup package.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
The spin jelly is mean. I want that. You know what I'm saying? But he was super valid, and I expected nothing else from him. I had to swing. I had to try. But he definitely dubbed
That's
me.
some real shit. But
Shouts to Names. I love you, bro.
All right, so
You know what?
so bring it back. You started off rapping.
Right. I was pretty fucking good.
So when was
a
you
seven.
finding the
Go ahead.
balance between rap and engineering, and when did engineering seem to pull you more? Pause.
When I
too.
realized I could make more money from engineering today than I could from rap. I realized how hard it was to be a rapper. Niggas think it's easy to be a rapper.
That's
It's
a
not.
fact.
You are fighting 50 states full of niggas trying to get on, and you have no idea what you're doing. And most niggas think they know what they're doing. They have the slightest fucking clue what it takes to even
Right.
get in the
But
office.
how you be feeling as you're recording somebody that you feel like you way far better than, you feel me?
I be real with you.
After
I think
session
it's
after
I'm
session
very,
after
I'm
session.
I like to be challenged. So the bootier the nigga, the more challenging it is for me. I gotta make this nigga fire.
Sound good somehow.
Yeah, like he gotta leave it like, yo, I got a chance. When we know he might not,
Yeah.
it's hope there. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that song was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take you to the heavens, but I can at least walk you to the gates.
I couldn't do it.
You know what I'm saying?
he said I couldn't do it.
But when you cash out, it feel better. I'll be real with you after, because an engineer, the rule of engineering, don't look at the clock.
I'm pressing mute when they go in there. Yeah.
Nah, because
Bro, I ain't hearing
if
none
you
of
do
that shit.
the clock ticks like this.
Oh God.
But if you working with son, you're like, oh, he got 20 minutes left. He out here, and he like, yo, I'll get 2 more hours. And you like, bro, I got somebody after that. I can't do that. And you don't. You want to go home and eat the food that your girl cooked, and that's that. But
and the nigga trash.
And he trash. But you know, but in time, like it is a beauty in watching niggas get better. Like one of my things I love to do is develop artists. I like for a nigga to come super booty and leave like, yo, son is alright now. He actually got to move.
Start learning their craft.
Yeah, like you start seeing like niggas' names running up like, yo, we really putting some work to them. So it is valid because one, you are responsible. As an engineer, it's your job. Two, you're responsible because you are a tastemaker. Right. You know what I'm saying? We as engineers are tastemakers. We say that don't work, that do work. You know what I'm saying? We're like the A&R before the A&R. We telling you like, bro, I would not do that. Ooh, ad-lib. That shit ass. But you could go, ooh, and that's hard. You know what I'm saying? So we got to edit you on the fly. We got to know what fire is before you even know what fire is.
So let's bring it back to the music now. The new project you just dropped. What is it called? Morpheus? 2?
First of all,
Orpheus.
And if you don't know what Orpheus is,
I'm fucking with right.
4. This nigga's in 2.
X-Men. Look, Orpheus 2, right? So I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna stop fucking with this nigga. I had to throw the shot at the nigga because he was trying to take names. So,
so we even.
We even.
All right, cool.
All right. Nah, but from you moving on to the music, right? What was the transition and how does it feel like taking those breaks in between years?
I never stopped doing music.
I'm talking about putting it out, like for the people.
People kept asking for it. You know what I'm saying? I was bored with rap. I thought rap was boring as hell. I thought everybody was booty. I didn't like nothing. And I was like, I'm going to try something different. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I just asked you was niggas' ass. I just asked you that, man.
Oh, I was talking about just ass sessions.
Yeah.
How I feel about this music, period?
Everybody.
Yeah, it's a hot ass rate. You know what I'm saying?
It's a hot ass
It's
rate.
a hot ass rate. Niggas, see, because what happens is, when I say y'all niggas, I mean, listen, who's listening? A sound to come out, and y'all feel like that's what y'all gotta do. And it's not. It's not.
These niggas don't sound like me, Rude.
No.
10 years later, these niggas don't got my love.
But that's why I think you should have stuck with it. I just think you wanted niggas to receive something too early. You was kind of ahead of the race with niggas. And look who came out with all the deep Pop Smoke. Yeah. All the deep voice niggas start coming out.
Deep voice ass.
Right, but if you would have stuck in a little longer, it might have been Pop GL.
He was pussy.
You know what I'm saying?
He was
pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was
pause. Pussy.
But GL was one of my favorites. He had a lot of energy.
Man, that nigga GL was like, I'm spending too much of my money, man. This shit getting on my fucking nerves.
I feel him. It could be a burden.
A new house, new
stepping.
Niggas,
right.
oh my god.
That
But
shit
you gotta remember, niggas is growing up. Like niggas becoming like real live men, like with family. So it's like we start thinking about shit differently. Like, yo, I need a house. Yo, I gotta get my kids a backyard. I need a new V and shit like that. I need some investments and shit like that. So it's not just, fuck it, run it up and hope we just get it. It's not. And, lose all concept of hope with rap and music, period.
And didn't you have some like situations on the table?
Quite a few. Turned down a lot of deals. A lot of deals because I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? I was part-time doing it, but I wasn't ready to take on tour. I did one tour. I did the Rock the Mic tour. This was ISIS, State Property, the Clips. It was a bunch of us on it. We did like Dell State, Virginia Union, all them shit. So we did like, I hated touring. I hated it. I wanted to go home second week.
This shit wasn't for
you.
you.
Touring for free.
It wasn't for me. Hell no. I was getting paid. I had per diem.
Yeah, you getting paid.
Yeah, we was getting paid. I just didn't like the touring. You get up at 5 a.m, get on a plane, land, take a bus for 3 hours, go to the hotel check in, go eat, go back to the hotel, change your clothes. Now y'all doing sound check.
Started feeling like a job.
Yeah.
My first tour was with Dricky Graham. Shout out to Dricky Graham. Shout out to Drake, my guy.
Drake.
King O put me on.
Shout out to O too.
We got a new artist right now, Juan Bills. We just got a new record out right now.
Okay, I like that record.
War Cry, appreciate it. I had to jump in their lane, try to do the young boy shit.
Yeah.
But my first tour, that shit was real crazy to me. And I didn't know that we was gonna be touring, every type of place. We in DC now, to bring you back to the story. Right. Dricky starting to, not die down, but it ain't as popular as it once was, but he's still getting like 20 a show though.
Right.
You know what I mean? My breakdown a little bit, I'm getting a couple $100, like $500
right,
a show.
$200 per diem to eat.
Not $150 per diem, you know what I mean? So this is what I'm doing, but I did 10 states or something with him 3 times a week. You know what I mean? I did that for like 4 or 5 months. It was a real crazy tour for me. That was 2014. So we go to this one spot, club. I'm like, damn, it's mad men in here. Where the chicks at? We performing. What niggas trying to grab? I'm like, oh, what's going on? Come in. Next thing I know,
was it a gay club?
A drag walking. We in. He performing in a gay club.
Hey, you. What
Not
song
my
you
boy.
performing?
Then what song you did?
What song you performing in there?
What was my song at that time?
Probably running
I
up,
got it from the
check,
dirt.
thumbing through a
Nah,
check.
In the bud.
In the bud.
I did dumb it. It was thumbing through a check.
Cause up there like we from the
They
land
was
where the
thumbing.
grapes rule. They like
was
yeah.
thumbing and checking.
And I'm looking out and listen, I couldn't believe it. Like, you know what I mean? And then you know how thin I was. Then I was thin.
You had hair.
I had hair, waves.
That was
spinning.
It
the
was on
light
your body.
fade, Louis.
They was on my body, grown men. I was about to knock one of these motherfuckers out.
How you doing?
They paid me. I got up out of there, and I said to myself, how could I be mad at this man when he getting extras? They paying this man $20,000-$30,000 to come in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why wouldn't he come in?
I mean, that's what it be. It ain't gonna be your crowd every time. You're gonna be in the middle of Ohio. We was in Ohio somewhere. It was all white people. I hated it.
Right.
Cause they don't know what we talking about. They just look at us like we crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. But Clicquo, now we about to get into the serious part of your life. I wanted to talk about.
Everything else was a joke?
Nah, everything else was fun. Was fun and funny. But we want to, you know what I mean? I want to have this. I want this to be an educational moment for the people. Like, so talk to the people like how you started indulging in like, you know, street activity and also like the drugs, how it weigh on your life and so on and so forth, and how'd you come out of that? I want you to bring the people there.
I'm very candid. I had a bad drug problem for like y'all lost me for like 3 years.
I remember.
I was cool for
mad
like
at you.
3 years.
Let me tell you why I was mad at
What was
Rude,
this?
man. Let me say I was mad at Rude. I don't like to talk about these type of situations. This nigga had me mad as fuck though. He was like, yo, he got back, started getting right, moving around. He's like, yo, bro, why you don't be hitting me up like that no more? I said, bro, listen to me, bro. I gave you a fucking ounce, my nigga. I don't know if you remember this. I gave you an ounce. The first 2 times you came, you paid on time. Next time I had to chase you down for 2.5 months for an ounce. I wanted to shoot your motherfucking ass.
Ran off on the plug.
I was out here,
and he was just doing a
I'm in
lot
the
of
telly
nut shit.
trapping. He hit me with we going crazy. I mean, but this is you know I was on Molly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember at this time I'm going to the city dealing with Jim Jones, Trav, all these niggas, Tory Lanez. So I'm leaving Jersey at like 11 to go to Manhattan to start at
Recording
12
all
to
night.
6 in the morning. I could be back at my hotel because I had lost my bag. I had lost my crib. I'm homeless. I'm living in a telly. So it's all fucked up. I'm spending $125 a day on Uber. My hotel $130 a day. I had to find that bread. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I found a little little situation. I had a little 1-2 going to the hotel. I go to this nigga. This is not indicted, but this is all a story.
Right.
But I go to him
And
for
it's years past.
years past.
Allegedly.
He gave me some stuff. And I went and worked it off. I came back seeing him. So we got a little flow going. And then one time I was like, yo, I only gotta pay for the room. I gotta pay Louis, and Louis not here. I'm gonna deal with bro tomorrow though. Straight up. But I'm high. This is not me thinking. I'm saying I'm a 2-day binge of being on Molly, 2 grams of Molly. I'm cooking.
And at the time, it seemed like a great idea.
It seemed like a beautiful idea. That's bro. He gonna understand. And in the haze of it, I forgot all about this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Got off the shit. I went and got help. I went and talked to, I went to an outpatient program on my own. Stopped dealing with the drugs. Did some therapy. Bounced back better than ever. We back. So I see Louis. He's doing good. I'm doing good. I'm like, yo, why you be acting funny? It's me, bro.
It was a phone call because I was on FaceTime with him.
Yeah, I called him.
we
Like,
was
yo,
in the
what's
car.
up, bro? He's like, yo, bro, I gotta holler at you. I'm told you I see you. I'm told you. You know I love you. I'm told you.
Right, on God.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm told.
We're going to have a
He
conversation.
always talk like that. We're gonna talk. So we talked. I was like, damn, I forgot I ever did that. You know what I'm saying? And we squared away our biz.
Yeah. Nah, you had paid me, but it's just the fact. So I don't know if you whatever. Like you
It
said,
was
you
right. I was
high,
fixing
whatever.
our relationship. It wasn't a debt. I didn't owe him.
He
paper,
owe me no money. He
but
paid
it was
me.
just we wasn't straight on on us. You know what I'm saying? We was deeper than that. So
At that time, though, I was selling drugs at that time.
I didn't say. I said you were selling like cupcakes. I don't know what you were
Cupcake.
talking
Allegedly.
about.
No, when I
didn't
say
sell any
drugs,
He gave me an ounce of flour. Okay, there's an ounce of flour, guys.
Allegedly.
And I don't know what y'all know, but yeah.
That's my man.
Ounce
It was
of
bacon.
Muslim oil.
I was selling cupcakes out of the hotel room.
Right.
That's what
So
it was.
this was I mean years ago though. But I'm just we all in a different space. You know, I just wanted to bring, some of the situations, and I wanted them to really get to know you. Like the music is one thing, people cool with the music, but people want to really fall in love with the person.
Story is deep,
and I don't think people really know what it took for you to get to where you at, and bring us to where you at now financially, and what you do to service. The people.
We doing good. We doing good. I mean, I say this to say that, even though I fell, and just to every nigga.
The fuck?
You see why I came for? You see why I wanted him? He's illustrious.
That nigga paid the fairy music.
He said we too good. But no, the example in it, the moral of the story really is like, yo, you're gonna fall, you're gonna have tough times, you're gonna lose it all.
Right.
But this is a steady reminder of life to show you what the bottom is like, because a lot of us from the bottom, we survived the bottom, got away from it, and start getting a little like big headed about life.
Right,
We
right.
forget that you
Let the
come
ego
from.
We
kick
forget where you come from,
And that you could go back.
Life, God, or whatever you believe in will remind you, yo, my nigga, this is what it looked like, it feels like, and you need that reset. So moving forward, I got into real estate. Real estate was something I really wanted to get into, and get my credit right, and investing into a lot of things, and then studio shit, and just being more like of an angel investor in a lot of things. And one of the best things I've ever done in my life. If you're not getting your credit together, if you don't got 7-8 LLCs or something, you're doing it wrong if you calling yourself a hustler.
Right.
If you out here 1-2ing it and you don't got all this on paper, you're not paying taxes and all that shit, you're not getting letters from the government about shit, you're doing it wrong, my boy.
Right.
You might as well get a good job and work. There's nothing wrong with a job, but you just can't hang out all hours of the night with us, because we ain't gotta get up in the morning.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Just pick your battles, pick out what you want to do, and go all the way with it. Don't be really playing with shit. So I got into real estate. What we do is we do what's called bridge loans. One of the things we do. Make it quick. GL wants to buy a house, right?
Right.
You the bank. You say, all right, yo, this house $100,000. He needs $20,000 to buy the house. GL say to me, yo, bro, I only got 10 bands. Well, I'm like, all right, well, hold up. Yo, if I get him the 10, right, and you give him the 30-year loan, can you tax him what I'm about to tax him? They be like, I mean, yeah, why not? So I'm like, all right, G, I'm gonna give you this 10. He's gonna hit you, but you owe him 26% on that 10. But he's gonna work that into your 30-year term. Cool? That's gonna break that to like extra $2.85 a month, $2.85 a month over 30 years. You cool with that? You like, how else I'm gonna go get this house? Bet. Do it. Boom, boom, boom. That's one way. Another thing is
So you
assignment.
get your percentage off the percentage.
I get my percentage off closing. So when I give him his money,
You get yours off the top, basically.
Off the
soon
top.
As soon as the deal done.
I'm
you-
talking 35
Gucci.
business days. Under 35 business days. So, you know what I'm saying? 10 bands turn to 12.6 for me in 35 business days. But how
That's
many
a flip.
people? Super flip. And you're doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And anybody in this room can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could put together, it might be a $50,000 deal. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Let's break bread. You know what I'm saying? And we could buy a house together, flip it together with one nigga showing properties off the cash together, and we could sell it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on something with my bro now. $80,000 house. He gonna give me 40. All right, he gonna give me 40. Me and Crust gonna split 20 and 20, and we gonna break that bitch down. It's gonna go from 80 to a value of 355. I'll
talk
take
that
300. I'll take 300. I'm not in it for the max. You gotta think about what am I
Small
doing?
profit, quick
Small
return.
profit,
Right.
quick
What am I
return.
doing, bro?
That's a
I'm not gonna
fact.
sit here and
That's
hold
a
this
fact.
shit for 9 months. If somebody wants this for 2 months later after we finish it, he wants to pay me 65 under what I could get. Give me. I only paid 20 out my pocket. I don't care. We moving on to the next play. We ate, we fine, move on. But niggas be wanting top dollar for everything, and that's why they be holding shit. Shit happen, fiends break in, steal shit, and that cost you money. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely take them copper pipes.
Super.
Definitely.
That'd
That's
have been
that's
a
the
mini
move.
houses.
That's the move.
It's brown. It
The
look like
windows,
copper.
Right. They taking all of
They
that.
known for stealing that.
Right.
Hey, so but Clique, man, tell us what's your favorite song on the new project. I'm gonna tell you what's mine. I like the Texan joint.
See, you see.
I like that honey pack.
That was
Honey
spit over
Pack's
a
I
lot
like
of
that
niggas
honey
head.
pack.
Honey pack is an obvious go. You ain't here to tape. Honey pack is, you know how niggas
Rico,
go
you
to
too
the
young to
store.
know about that. I'm gonna tell you.
Rico, you
Nah,
not
nah,
rock with the honey pack?
Freak bull. He know what it
He's
is.
still young. He don't need him. Word? You young. Honey pack
Not
is
my
like,
boy.
It's like a sex, what's the word?
Aphrodisiac.
Enhancement.
Yeah, whatever, sex
Yeah.
enhancement. No, any type of, but it was like that, Molly, niggas fucking on
it's a-
perks, whatever you need
It's
to
a sex
get there.
Adderall.
Right, it's a sex Adderall. But the song was basically saying, I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
I want that ass so
Her,
bad.
just her.
I just need
Yeah.
her.
That's my
Explain
vibe.
texting to the people because a lot of niggas didn't really.
Texting
I had to really listen
should
to
be
them.
every nigga's favorite song.
Right.
Texting is about you and your lady. Y'all going through shit. She got an attitude. You got an attitude. Y'all not talking. Y'all might be sitting on the couch this far away from each other. You look at her. She roll her eyes. You like, let me see what old girl doing. And you get the texting. And then she sends you a nude and you start to, you go to the back room now. Y'all having a whole conversation. Your girl in the front. And I know what you're doing. Next you know I'm about to go to the store.
You at her house.
You at her house. That's how it happened. There's a lesson. Right, Hadouken that shit. And that's how it happened a lot of times with relationships, like, you know, stupid situations, like simple arguments that could be fixed.
Right.
Because y'all not talking leads me to, you know, leads people, her side too, she could be texting a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Leads us to talk to other people for, you know, for our enjoyment and, you know, for our happiness. And it's simply, if we just talk, it could be a lot simpler if you just talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a real shit, bro.
I seen you on your like Kanye West 808 Heartbreaks type vibe, man. You on your Tory Lanez type look, Travis Scott type.
You name all the niggas that's doing it the right way, because everybody else is doing it one way, and I think that. I mean, thank you for that. That's a commendation actually, because niggas all sound the same. You know, generally niggas sound the same. They do what they hear people doing. That's boring.
Somebody stole one of your records before, right? Back in the day.
I don't want to talk about that.
Back in the day, for the strip
man.
club. That's
Yeah, we remember that.
Oh, all right, cool. We can talk about that one. I can't talk about the other one. I had a record out. What was that called? Ground Up. Was it Ground Up? I'm motivated.
You know what it was called.
I thought you were talking about The Office.
No, The Office. I mean, not The Office.
Yeah.
There's a record that they had took, and they ended up using it for the Freshman of the Year cover, French Montana.
Right.
That record.
Yeah.
I sued Johnny Giuliano ass behind that shit, and I lost. But I sued him. But I lost, you know what I'm saying? Because I never had rights to the record. But they got back to it.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
It's just a lesson in paperwork.
You gotta own the music. If you don't own the music, you can't sue anyone.
And
That's
at least
like, oh, boy,
on the
that
production,
guy-
they gonna help you all the time.
Nah,
That's
I ain't
how
even gonna lie to you too, because we used to be in a bar and I used to be like, do we buy this beat?
Word up.
And he'd be like, I don't know, we good. Don't worry about that shit, nigga. My nigga, we good.
We
good.
deal with that then, but the beauty of that is that it'll cause you to have meetings sometimes. Like niggas are like, all right, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes just put out the music and deal with some of the shit later. If you selling it, that's a different ball game. If you put it out for free, cool. But once you start putting that $1.99 or 99-cent tag on it, you playing a game that you may not understand.
Right. I always felt if somebody stole my shit, fuck it. That mean it was hot.
Right.
I'm hot
True.
enough for you to want to sound like I sound. You heard?
But legally, if you had hold on that, you could have got paid for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the nigga
man.
Rap Boy Cam, he got cashed out over that.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Like niggas don't realize how much you get. Like, and they let you sit for 3 years.
Yeah.
I need that, bro.
Right.
And you got to pay it. Your label gonna pay it, and that's gonna come out your budget for your next tour.
Did it to Robin Thicke?
It happens all the time. Robin Thicke, we go on and on and on. Names of people that just stole records. They just do it all the time. Drake had to sign a nigga.
All right, Rube. We need to hear some of these studio stories, untold stories, wild shit that go on in the studio. That
give
niggas don't know.
us one that you had that was crazy. You know what I mean? Just involving
Favorite
you,
rappers
another
playing
lady.
with their nose.
Hey, yo.
Shit like that.
I'm not gonna say who it is because it's a very important person. I can't go that far.
Right.
But I was in the studio with a very important person in New York City, and yes, Jules was there.
The White John.
Damn, I said, why I said that name. I can't tell you that story now.
Time stamp it. Go ahead.
Jules.
Nah.
Joels, you know what I mean?
Nah, don't even say Joels.
That shit
Yeah, we gotta
going
move
on.
on from this whole story. So, recently though, a Jersey artist was in
Recently.
recently
wanna double
a very
back now.
popular Jersey artist. He had a problem with a nigga that came to the studio unannounced.
I just missed it.
Sue Surf.
Nah.
What did Surf do?
It wasn't serving. He made sure he took care of his business. He
Popped up. Tell
popped.
them what happened.
I know you done
Tell a
popped
story without telling them what I mean. So we walked in. We need
He
detail.
walked in.
Then
He
boop, bop, we need
saw him. They was having words about something. Somebody else got involved as far as having words. My man, who it was, and we all love him dearly. He was like, man, fuck that shit, man. I won't fight. He took I took a shot. I said, well, give me your chain.
Enough
I held
talking.
his chain. He went in there. I said, well, look, if you're going to do it out here. Don't do it in the studio. He didn't listen.
Don't
He
fuck
didn't
up the
listen.
equipment.
Yeah, he didn't listen. But, just one of them stories, man. This shit happens all the time. Mad shit happens all the time. Mad niggas be getting put. I've seen DJs come to the studio having a little, feel like they got something to say, and niggas didn't feel them and excused him out with a strap or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the studio
shit.
is like
That's what we here for.
Right.
the studio is really niggas' clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really a studio. It's just niggas might get a record done, but it's like more violence, drugs, and sex happening than anything else.
stupid.
I'm
What
gonna
about
tell you a
some
studio
groupie stories?
from who? For who?
Artists. Whatever.
Listen, I will say this:
Single
studio bathrooms got the most kills anywhere. Like if studio bathrooms could talk, I'm pretty sure it was a kill or two laid on this couch I'm sitting on.
For sure some kills in there.
Definitely some
I'm
kills on this
guessing.
couch.
I don't know.
Yo.
Who really.
Right,
Hey,
throw the
names.
shit
I'm
in.
good right here, names.
I'll be real with you. I'm getting more. I want to fuck on. I want to fuck on that one.
Nah, this shit, no man.
It ain't me though. I'm
Nigga,
like,
I'm single. I can
shit.
say what the fuck I want
It ain't
anyway.
me.
Shit.
I'm in a relationship.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
I'm not killing anything.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. I mean, get you a girl that like girls. You don't got to cheat.
Yeah, you was early on the publicizing, talking that Treyway life, like early. Like,
I don't know what y'all niggas is doing.
He was the first threesome nigga in the league.
yeah, the GOAT, still the GOAT.
I mean, yeah, listen. if
Rook
you-
had him fighting on the gram. I remember them fighting on the gram back in the day.
What's that?
Oh man.
What's that? I'm no bullshit, but it just. The
Yeah,
one
I'm not
problem
about
with
to
that
get
shit-
into that
yeah, shit.
But see, we talking about Rug right now. We ain't talking
We
about
ain't talking
Cleek.
about Clicquo. We talking
Rug
about
was a
Rug.
different type of dude.
Rue ain't really give a fuck about none of that shit. Y'all can fight all y'all want.
I remember I used to come down the Broadway, man. Nigga had that brick. That side of the wall was brick. It was like a big ass
Oh, the
high
loft,
rise,
the
100
loft, yeah.
feet ceiling. Just walk up in that bitch. I'm like, yo, I gotta do a movie in here, bro.
Like, let me shoot
stop
it.
the
It's
bullshit,
yours, bro.
He's like, I got you, bro.
It's a
I
fact.
used to always want to fuck in there. You know what I mean?
There was
It's
some
so
kills
dope,
in
though.
there.
I know it
Funny
was some
story,
fucking
nigga,
kills in there.
We was having a threesome one day. And it was a nigga upstairs building a studio, and he drilling through the floor trying to build a studio. I looked, the girl looked up. She said, "I saw somebody's eye," and I went upstairs. I threw that nigga down the stairs, bro.
That's
Little
nuts.
little
restaurant
birds
tour.
watching.
I ain't gonna see who. He's a little restaurant tour now.
This nigga on some bullshit. Well, Cleek, man, we appreciate you coming, fucking with us, man. Thank
Yeah,
you,
man.
for just coming. You know what I mean? We need you to everything that you got coming, what you got, you know what I mean, out right now currently, and you know what I mean, where they can find you at, your businesses, everything. We need people to know.
Just gonna be a little run. My Instagram is I am chairman of the boards. The
Right.
album Orpheus 4 is out now. It's the fifth installment of Orpheus. I guess anthology. It was Orpheus 1, Orpheus Deluxe, Red Tape, White Tape. This is Orpheus 4. Orpheus 5 will be out in mid-March, and we're gonna keep pounding on them. Just dropped the video for War from the original Orpheus. Dropped that out. As far as businesses, you can follow us at Bocala Management. That's BOCA Bocala. I'll spell it for y'all. Call it Bocala Management for all real estate and shit like that. You also follow my girl Caressa, CARRESSA_ if you want to get your credit fixed, shit like that. Tap in with us, follow Purple Penthouse Studios and all that shit. And we're gonna keep kicking ass and taking names, man. That's what we do.
Dope.
Yeah.
Not literally.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
We
We
don't-
out, y'all. We appreciate you guys for having us each and every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
Tell these
Tune
niggas
in.
the AC next time is high here.
Beers and bottles.
Beers and
Gang.
bottles. Bah.